wanted to say thank you to everyone for your prayers as our elders and deacons met this last Monday night to begin plans for what it would look like when the building is open up for people to be able to come again. And as we work through those plans, our elders, with the help of the deacons, came up with some ideas that I would have never thought of. And so I'm very, very grateful for those men, grateful to you for your prayers, for praying for them, because I'm confident that God's given them wisdom. So we're looking forward to that time, which hopefully will be in a couple of weeks, depending on whether the cases in Loudoun continue to incline, escalate as they have been, or whether they flatten and decline, and that's in God's hands, and we'll just have to wait and see. But wanted to just give you an update as to those the three things that need to be in place before we open up the building again, and there'll be some significant changes as we get underway again. But wanted to just apprise you of the three things that we're looking for. And of course, the first is that the moratorium on gatherings of more than 10 people is lifted. Until that is lifted, things are going to continue live stream only. The second is that when that moratorium is lifted, we understand that we'll be limited to 50% capacity, and so we're beginning to make the changes necessary to be able to do that and to accommodate that. And so the other thing would be that whatever strictures are in place, that we have to have our physical infrastructure in place to be able to support that. So that is the second thing. The third thing is really outside of the province of the governor, and that really has to do with whether or not we believe that we can reopen and keep our vulnerable members safe. The sixth commandment requires us to watch over the lives of others. We can't simply be concerned with our own lives or our own happiness. We have to be concerned with the lives and well-being of other people. And we're required by the scriptures to love our neighbors, as Romans chapter 13 and verse 10 tells us that love does no harm to neighbor. And so love is the fulfillment of the law. And because God has placed that upon us, the last component that will have to be in place is that when our elders are persuaded that we can open the building back up in a way that will safeguard the lives of particularly our vulnerable members, then we'll get underway. And so we're working toward that and praying for that, and want to thank you for your prayers as well. And I can't tell you how much I have missed seeing people in person, and I'm looking forward, thankful to God for this time that He's given. It's been a time of reflection, a sad time, a hard time, and we grieve those. I grieve those 80,000 deaths. Those are 80,000 families that have lost people. But it's been a time of reflection, of reassessing and reorienting priorities, and for myself, and I know for some of you, because I've communicated with you, a time of reassessing your priorities in terms of walking with the Lord. And so I'm eager to see what God is going to do. Thanks for your prayers. We'll see you live stream this Sunday, and looking forward to and praying for the day when I'll see you again in person. God bless you.